Hi, friends, and welcome to your practice. My name is Polly, and today I have a go to flow for you. It's a 20-minute practice, and you can do it anywhere if you're short on time or space. You don't need any props, just yourself and your mat. So let's get started. We'll start off in downward facing dog, and I'll encourage you today to take a wide stance. So walk your feet back and feel your hands and feet in the mat. So even though it's a shorter practice, we want to create space in our time, create space in our day for the practice and in our body. Our aim is to try to get into every part and nook and cranny of the body in the short practice. Feel your hands and feet on the mat. Fill your body with breath. Press out from your heart into your hands. And then from your hands, energize up into the heart. And then lift through the sitting bones and press down and back through the heels. Nice. Next, inhale, lower down to your knees for a few rounds of a cow-cat. Lower the belly, lift the gaze, inhale, and exhale. Press into the hands, round through the upper back, gaze to the navel for cat. Inhale, lower the belly, lift the tailbone, cow pose, and exhale, round in for cat. One more. Inhale and look up, and exhale to round in. And come back to neutral. Now reach the right foot back and then the left to come in into high plank. Shift the weight slightly forward and grip the mat to protect your wrists. Lower ribs draw in. We don't want to lift the hips too high or allow them to get too saggy. So come into a neutral plane, gazes slightly forward. You got this. Engaging the lower core muscles. In breath and exhale, lift back, downward facing dog. We'll flow that two more times. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank and pause. And exhale, slide the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward, last time. And exhale to down dog. Nice, lower the knees now. And then hips, chest, and forehead. Bring your hands out to a V and tent the fingers. Tops of the feet are pressing into the mat. For Super Cobra, lengthen from hips to armpits, and then draw the head of the arm bones up towards the ceiling. Elbows may lift too. Staying on the fingertips, lift the chest up off the mat, wiggle yourself forward, and exhale to lower. Draw the hands in now to the corners of your mat. Same thing. Side body is long, head of the arm bones lift. And now inhale, come up, maybe an inch higher. Chin lifts parallel to the mat. And exhale, forehead down. Hands in place now for regular Cobra Pose. Side body is long, lift the head of the arm bones, and just come up into your like itty bitty baby cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. So you're working the upper back muscles. Full breath in. Hopefully you're feeling this. I know I am. And then exhale to release. Press back to all fours and downward facing dog. On your next inhale, step your right foot to the hands and lower your left knee to the mat. Option to pad the mat if your knee is sensitive. Allow the hips to shift forward. Lift the chest. Keep your left fingertips on the mat. Right hand to inner right thigh. Squeeze the legs in towards each other. And then turn the belly and chest to the right for a twist. Come back through center. Place the hands. Lift the back knee. And on an inhale, lift the right leg high, down dog split. Bend the right knee and open the hip. Option here to roll out the ankle. And then re-square the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, step the left hand between the left foot between your hands, lower the right knee down. Come to the right fingertips, left hand to inner left thigh. Hug to the midline with the legs, and then turn the belly and chest up. Little twist. Take the throat back. And then release. Hands frame the left foot, back knee lifts, and this time look forward and step forward. Halfway lift, hands slide up the shins, and exhale to fold in. Inhale, sweep the hands up, and then right fingertips loop the left wrist. Inhale for length, and then exhale, sway to the right. So we're getting a nice stretch to the left side of the body, opening up the rib cage, the intercostal muscles. Supporting our respiratory system. Inhale through center, and we'll switch it out. Left fingertips to right wrist. Inhale, get tall, and exhale, sway to the left. Press out through the right hip, ground down through the left foot. Inhale back through center, and exhale, release, hands to heart, Samasthiti. Surya Namaskar A, flowing breath to movement. Fill the body, belly, chest with breath. Exhale, feel the feet beneath you. Inhale and reach the hands high, look up. And exhale to fold, chest leads the way. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step back, high plank. Inhale and look forward. And exhale, knees, chest, and chin, or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra Pose, Baby Cobra, or maybe a bit deeper today. You choose. Exhale, forehead down. And inhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a break here and catch your breath. Then inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees and step or float in front of the mat. Halfway lift, flat back. And exhale to fold in. Inhale, sweep the hands high, look up. And exhale, hands to heart. Nicely done. Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salutation B, with a little variation. Start with me here in chair pose, Utkatasana. Weights in the heels. Tops of the thighs are moving back. And you maintain an arch in the lumbar spine. Press down into your feet to stand tall. Inhale. And exhale to fold over strong, straight legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step it back. High plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog. And exhale, press back, Downward Facing Dog. Next, inhale, step the right foot between the hands and come on up, High Crescent Lunge. Here's the variation. Exhale to twist. Right hand sweeps down and back. Palms face open and to the right. Inhale, reach the hands high. Bend the right knee to a square. And exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, step the left foot to the between the hands, and inhale, high crescent lunge. Stay for the in breath. Exhale, left hand sweeps behind for your twist. Extend from your heart out through your fingers. Inhale, reach up. Bend more deeply through the left knee. And exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, down dog or vinyasa. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Next, inhale, look to the hands. And exhale, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhales, Utkatasana once again. And exhale to stand tall, hands to heart center. Nicely done. Let's move on to some standing poses. Inhale and reach the hands high. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step it back. We'll meet in down dog. You may choose to do a vinyasa along the way. Nice. Doing great. Sweep the right leg up and back, down dog split. And then exhale nice and slow with control. Draw the knee to nose. Round in like cat pose. And draw the knee up higher. Inhale back to down dog split. And then exhale, knee to nose once again. And then step all the way through. Lower the back foot so your heel to arch alignment. The left foot's parallel with the back foot of the mat. Inhale, bring the hands to the inside of the front foot. Bring the right forearm to the right thigh. Left hand to the left hip. Use the left hand to remind your left thigh to move back. Against that resistance, dial the right butt under as you turn your belly and chest up and sweep the left hand overhead. Extended side angle. Inhale to warrior two. Pause for the exhale. And then inhale to reverse warrior. Cartwheel, hands to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. All right, next side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale with control, knee to nose. Inhale, leg reaches up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, create space. Step through low lunge. Back heel to lowers. Take both hands to the inside of the left foot. Send the thighs in, back, and apart. And then draw your left forearm to the left thigh, right hand to right hip. From here, left butt dials under, belly and chest turn up, and right hand reaches overhead. Extend fully from your pelvis down to your feet, and from your pelvis out through your fingertips. Inhale up to warrior two. Exhale, settle in. Inhale to reverse warrior. And then exhale, cartwheel, hands to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to high plank, and then lower. Chaturanga Dandasana. Having trouble with that one today. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Maybe we've done enough. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the hands. Exhale, bend the knees and step or float in front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale, reach the hands high. And exhale, hands to heart. Nicely done. Hand to foot pose. So fix your outfit, that's important. We'll start with the left foot as our foundation, and there's some bust ups along the way in this pose. So ground down through the left foot, engage the muscles of the standing leg, that's the left leg. Bend the right knee into your chest and pause here. Maybe this is enough today. Or reach your left hand out for balance and draw your right knee out to the side. This is another best stop. Or you may choose to reach peace fingers to the right big toe, send the thighs back and apart, straighten the right leg, and then dial the right butt under, left arm reaches out for balance. Use the strength of your right arm to, hug the right leg in. Talking too much. Integrate the leg bone into the hip socket. And then re-bend the right knee, set it down, and shake it out. Woo. Let's do the second side. Right foot to your foundation. Tone the muscles of the right leg. Bend the left knee into your chest. Pause. Test out your balance. How you doing on this side? Stay here. Take your right hand out for balance and draw the left knee out. Stay here or reach down for the big toe. Send the tops of the thighs back. Straighten the left leg. Butt dials under, left butt. And extend out in all directions. Woo. Let's try that again. Nice. Rebend the left knee, set the foot down, and shake it out. Come back to the front of your mat if you've drifted like me. Inhale, reach the hands high, and exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. Step your feet halfway up the mat, come down seated. For Navasana or boat pose, take your hands behind you and come up onto your tippy toes. Lift one foot and spread the toes. Lift the other and spread the toes. Lift the sternum. Draw shoulder blades together and down your back or towards one another. Reach the right hand out and then the left. Stay here or straighten one leg and then the other. Nice. Cross the ankles, rock forward, hug it in. Nice. One more time. Take the hands behind you, pick up the butt, set it back down, lean back, bring shins parallel to the mat, straighten one leg, spread the toes, straighten the other, spread the toes. Reach one hand out and then the other. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Cross the opposite ankle on top and hug it in. Nice. Uncross the feet. Shift the weight forward. Take hands behind your thighs. We'll take 1 or 2 or 3 spinal rocks. When you're done, cross the ankles, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward, the high plank, and then just lower all the way to the belly, setting up for Locust Pose. Tops of the feet press into the mat, forehead down, arms by your sides. Lift the armpits up and draw the head of the arm bones up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift the belly and chest, forehead off the mat. Reach the fingertips back towards the back of the mat. Stay here if the lower back feels okay. Lift the legs. Chin slightly lowered, so head, neck, and spine are aligned. Inhale and exhale. Stack the right hand on top of the left and lower the forehead down. Second set, Shalambhasa again, or for floor bow, bend the knees, reach back for the tops of the feet. Exhale, and on an inhale, kick into your hands as you lift your belly, chest, and gaze. Take the throat back and breathe. Exhale and lower. Stack the left hand on top of the right. And place hands below your shoulders now. Press up to the tabletop and then downward facing dog. Root the femur bones by pressing the hips up and back. And then widen your stance. You may even go a little bit shorter here for a down dog twist. Take the right hand underneath your chest, reaching for the outer left calf or shin or foot. Turn and look up. And then switch it out. Right hand to the mat, left hand to outside of the right calf, shin, or foot. Come in for your twist. And then back to downward facing dog. If you'd like one last vinyasa, you can take it here. And then step your feet halfway up your mat and come down seated. If time permits, please feel free to stay in Shavasana or in this seated position for a brief seated meditation. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Thank you for joining me today. In community, namaste.